free! If you want to see an additional 5-minute preview of this next Ultra Vegito episode for free, just sign up to my manga newsletter, mangaletter.com, using the links in the description or pinned comment, and simply enter an active email and your name, and it will be with you instantly after for free. So make sure to check your spam, junk, or other folder if you don't see it. This is a treat for every one of you who cannot afford the Patreon, so enjoy. Come here! As soon enough, we would get an idea, as changing his direction in an instant, Goku's bloody red aura would then transition to aim straight for an ice blue planet in the distance. Only moments later, coming down like a meteor, breaking through the atmosphere and about to collide with the snow-covered surface until... with a giant dramatic collision, Dante and Goku would explode onto the surface, as both their bodies would look like an eruption from the planet's core. And as time would pass and the scene would then pan across this all-new planet's ground, snow would pour down in a storm, as thick clouds of smoke would waft into the air from the two warriors' impact. But back with Vegeta, Kid Trunks and Future Trunks remaining still on the first planet patiently, they would all look to the sky, as folding his arms, Vegeta would soon break the silence, saying, Kakarot, he's lost his mind. Any mention of Goten, and he'll continue to grow in power. For now it's working, but if it goes too far... As Trunks looking to Vegeta would concur, I agree, father. That energy Goku's showing is no doubt elusive. If he releases too much more of that, he might not ever be the same. Whatever happens, we can't stay here anymore. We'll need to keep an eye. And with that said, instantly, both Vegeta and Future Trunks would then vanish from the planet in chase of Goku. I told you! I'll kill you! Until back with Goku, with his now deep demonic voice yelling for all to hear. Even his face now would begin to take on a more beast-like look, his rage transforming him from the inside out, as each of his veins would continue to pump and bulge. Die! As when the scene would zoom out, the aftermath of Goku's smash onto the ground would be a giant lonesome crater, with Dante flat and motionless on the ground, as Goku on top, still with his hands firmly gripped around the demon, would remain in control. But of course, proving to still be indestructible, the demon would still remain conscious, with weakness in his breath, as he would mutter, You have taken me on yet another ride, Son Goku. I see. I must have said something that really hit a nerve. I wonder, however. Before with a trembling switch to a smile, even through his armored mask, Dante would finish. I wonder if you know, none of this will bring Goten back. You? As just as Goku's rage would build to punish him again for mentioning his deceased son, out of nowhere, Dante's black armored body would then begin separating into what looks like black crows, all cooing away as they fly well This is just like what Madara did! As Goku would watch on in disbelief, thinking back to a memory from long gone, fighting the second of the 5 strongest within Vegito as it would come back to his mind. But with Dante nowhere to be seen, he'd soon find out this was no time for daydreaming. Over here, Son Goku! As suddenly looking up to the sky, high above in the snowstorm, a dark figure would stand out. As with his hands together and his mouth ajar, Dante would begin powering up a concentrated sphere of pure dark energy. His intensity so high, it would appear as just a shining light until
50%!
What? As almost instantly, as soon as Dante would reveal his change to half his full power now, Goku would already be completely caught within. His face turned white as he couldn't even have enough time to react. Leaving Goku now as the scene pans out to be completely overloaded and encapsulated by the blast. You think this will stop me? But as the weight of the blast pushes down all over him, burning his skin alive, Goku with gritted teeth would attempt to stand tall and push back until... ultimately, pushing back or not, Dante would detonate his beam, resulting in a simply nuclear explosion, mushroom head and all, with only our Saiyan hero at its apex. Are you sure about that, Son Goku? As laughing away in the air, Dante, still with his palms stretched out, would stare marveling at his destruction with his newfound increase in power. And from Goku's view, appearing as a small silhouette covered by layers of smoke that would be rising up. Dragon Fist! But in an instant, displaying his own indestructibility, Goku would explode out of the smoke, dissipating it instantly as he would fly forward now with a red dragon behind him, and a more powerful dragon fist than ever displayed before. So, he can still fight. How ridiculous! Triggering Dante momentarily, expecting 50% to have finally been enough to put the Saiyan down. And though initially, as Goku would shoot upwards undeterred, Dante would seemingly remain still and wait. At the last second, he would retaliate with an energy-coated fist of his own, with both warriors now screaming head-on face-to-face, ready to collide. But mysteriously, Dante would seem to have more of a grin than anything. And if you want more, the next video is already up live on my Patreon right now for over 4,500 plus incredible patrons who are getting early access episodes for life, as well as actively seeing hidden Ultra Vegito content. And if you want that too, head to my Patreon to see the full next video and see just what insane turn of events happens next in yet another very long episode. So join now and talk to me. Links are in the description and pinned comment.